Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Saturday night Creche, and here we are again. I was not here last week, but I am here now, and of course we've got the rest of the team here as well. So we're going to start by saying hello to this lot, and we're going to start off with the first in the line of Mr. Lewis. So good evening,
Hello.
Lewis.
Good evening, Karl. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And yourself?
Oh, I'm living that dream. Living the dream. It'll be better when I get back to work on Tuesday.
All right. Okay. Have you been off?
Yeah, had a week off. Kids' first day. Well, my little girl's first day at school. So had the week off to make sure I could take her to school.
Yeah.
And spent the rest of the week filling a skip to make more room for models.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Oh,
so
yes.
What are you going to be working on this evening?
I am going to be working on. Let's see if we do this. Please work. Yes, I'm working on a Sherman.
Oh, Sherman.
You got a tank?
Yeah, I've got a tank.
Wow.
That must be the good
really good boy.
Yeah.
Are you feeling all right?
No, not really. It's basically because I realised I have that much time in the truck and I don't have anything to do. And there's only so long I can talk on the phone to nap. So I thought I'll take some modelling stuff. I did it for a week and I got on all right with it. So I thought I'd get a tank and paint it in the truck. So I'm just trying to frantically get it all built, primed, and probably the base painted, and then be able to do the weathering and everything in the truck where it's quick and easy to put away when the light on the bay goes green. So that's my intention. Now, whether I finish it or not, it's a different matter.
Yeah. You seem to be getting along with it, though.
Yeah, it's all just built up at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not into tanks, I'm not into armor, but I quite like the idea of the weathering. I do like the idea of doing the weathering and all the different like mud and dry mud and scratches and scorch marks and everything like that. I like the idea of it, so I'm going to give it a try.
So you're going to do a pristine one, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Garage, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be polished and everything.
Brilliant. So we shall swiftly move on to Mr. Chris, a.k.a. Santa Claus. Good evening, Chris. How are you doing?
It's 12 o'clock noon here.
That's because you're backwards.
My day lasts longer. Anyways, I'm doing all right, man. Beautiful blue sky outside. 90-degree day. Beautiful day in California.
I almost broke into song then for a California song, but no, I won't.
Well, besides the 500 fires that we've got going on here, other than that,
everything's good. Awesome. So, what are you working on, and what are you going to be doing tonight, Chris?
I've been working on the.
Let me guess. Decals.
Oh my god! I'm still waiting on another set.
Wow.
But I'm doing the Parabellum machine gun. For the rear gunner. Sorry, guys. All I have is my laptop. I'm not rich.
Sideways, aren't you? That's looking lovely, I have to say.
I'm not rich.
Really, really nice.
So I'm the guy inside's reaching for a loose ammo belt.
I thought he dropped his cigarettes.
No, he's got an ammo belt in his hand.
Yeah.
There's ammo canisters underneath the dash inside there. So I've been working on the engine, got that all dialed in. I got the radiator dialed in. I did all the decals on the wing and the
rather you than me with
elevator. And then also I started doing the
the rigging.
The rigging for the brake claw and all of the elevator. Let's see if I get it.
Yeah, I can see it. Wow.
Elevators. all that kind of stuff. So
Beautiful. Oh, we just lost Steve.
I'm almost to that point to where I'm scared to death to touch it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this other set of decals to come in to do the upper wing because I miscalculated the decal count.
I usually find that point once or twice on every model I build. You get to a stage and then you get the fear of moving on.
Yeah.
And then you get over it and you move on, and then you usually find another part where you get the fear of moving on.
The closer you get to the end, the more it is you don't want to scuff it up, dirty it up, get a fingerprint or glue on your finger that you didn't know about, and you reach around it, and then that kind of stuff just really starts to get to you.
Yeah.
And especially this rigging, I'm working with pieces of, I thought photo etch was bad. Can you guys even see?
Just about, yeah. Just about. So what diameter is that easy line? Can't even see it, can you?
Lord have mercy.
Don't laugh.
The extra fine is all it says. It doesn't give you a millimeter or anything on it. It's just called extra fine easy line. Yellow dot, whatever that means.
That'll be its elasticity, I think.
Oh yeah, and that thing is neat too. What I do is when I put it where it needs to go, and you got to use a freaking razor knife and everything, but I use these self-closing tweezers. I'll grab the end of that rubber and just let the weight of this stretch it out.
Work. Yeah.
And then I'll put the glue on there, let it dry, and then when you cut the rubber band, or the easy line, I should say, while it's stretched out, when you cut it, it'll actually shrink right back up into that spot, and it'll never leave a little tail.
Nice.
It comes out looking cool. So this is the first time, and I don't want to mess that. I mean, it's there.
What we've just seen on that model, it does look exceptionally good. So.
Yes. So I'm trying my darndest. This is going to take a long time.
Awesome. So moving on. Next, we have the indomitable. Mr. James Skiffins. Good evening, James. How are you doing today?
Evening. Yeah, I can't say that word either. So
yes, indomitable.
Indomitable.
That's
yes.
the one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm all good. Thank you very much. Had a good week. Spent the day making the missus happy, so she's happy. And
that's always good. Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
Absolutely. And the good thing is I forgot my credit card at the time, so even better.
Stop making me laugh. Oh. I'll explain in a minute, folks, once we finish speaking with James. Oh, would you look at it?
So for me tonight, the daughter are pretty much done. All I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to stretch some strong and stretchy for the wire, the radio wires, etc. And then they're done. So, and you're right, I'm at that point where I'm really scared to even move it. But there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're looking very nice. I'm quite happy with them. I also have been working on a little Bovis. Is it Bovis?
Oh, I saw the picture of this. The other was it today or yesterday? You posted it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, we've done what we've done. I'll show you on this piece because it'll be easier. He says, "Let me double check the focus."
There we go. You had it then.
Yeah. So what we've done is we've put a base coat down. I've done a bit of highlighting, and I've dry brushed silver in places that might need dry brushing. It's quite difficult to show, but yeah, it's all done. I'll show you the actual gun. The gun.
It's looking awful fine and dandy, I have to say.
That's the boomstick.
Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
So what I want to do tonight is I want to get a matte coat on that. And then I'll be doing a little bit of oil work, very, very little bit of oil work on it. And then that's done as well for the hashtag Bob80 for the Models for Heroes group build they're doing for Battle of Britain. So
Excellent.
that's that. And I've got a couple other bits and pieces I might play with, but I'll get to that later.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we're going to have to wait for Steve to come back in. It looks like his computer's crashed. So the reason why I'm trying my best not to laugh is Monday night I was at rugby training and some idiot went and fell over. And unfortunately, I landed on my elbow on my side and I've broken a couple of ribs. So at the moment, I'm in a little bit of agony. So you lot, it's your responsibility not to make me laugh because it hurts a lot. But other than that, I've not been working on any sort of scale models. This week, I've been concentrating on the 3D printer. Now, I did the test cube and it printed okay. It wasn't perfect, but it was okay. So I thought I'd just go ahead and start printing some bits and bobs. Now, I believe you printed this one as well, James.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and this, I can't remember the name of it, but it's turned out really, really well. I've doubled the size of it. So I've printed this at 200% size. And if you'll focus, there's quite a bit of detail in this one. There we go. It turned out really, really well. No, this way. So, the base. I've got your left and right problem, Chris.
You hear that? That is beautiful, man.
Unfortunately, I put the as you can see on this one, it's still got some of the supports on it. I put the supports on the inside of this wing, and unfortunately, it's left a few little dimples on the inside of the wing. And with this being the front-facing part of it, they're going to stand out. So I should be able to incorporate it when I start cleaning it up and whatnot. So it's not too bad. So on the second wing, I put all the supports on the outside. Because this is going to be the back of the model and you're not going to see it quite as much. So when you're laying these stuff out, you've got to think of these things. So yeah, the detail on this printer is phenomenal. I'm printing these at 0.04 layer height, and they are coming out superbly well. Every tiny little bit of detail is actually on there. This webcam is not going to do it any kind of justice. So So that's what I am working on. If I start to slur, let me know, because I've just taken a whole pile of painkillers and they are making me a little happy, shall we say.
The figure is called Zadkel the Fallen.
That's the one, yes. And it's free on Thingiverse.
Yep.
Of course, you can always give a donation to the original creator, but they do have a whole pile of stuff, and some of it is absolutely gorgeous. And this one from his collection or her collection is actually free. So yeah, it is beautiful. So I'm going to finish getting these off here tonight, and I'm going to do a little bit more cleanup. Most of this has already been done. There's a little bit more to do on here, and of course I'm going to have to do the back of this piece as well. And then after that, I'm actually going to start laying out my next 3D print, because I've just found something that I want to print off, which is going to be a Darth Vader and 2 Stormtroopers, but they are Buddha figures. So it'll be a Darth Vader Buddha with 2 Stormtrooper Buddhas side by side. So that's going to be my next print. I thought it looked quite cool. So I'll share it on the screen so you can see what it is that I'm up to. So there we go. That is all of us. So there are currently 19 watching. So hello, everybody. I'm just about to go through the chat and see who's here, see who said hello. So starting from the top, I think this is the top. We've got Mark's Modeling Ramblings saying, I'm a bit early. So I'm not sure what time you were here, Mark, but good evening.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Good afternoon.
Oh, Steve is back. Steve. Welcome back. Well, before we kind of carry on with the chat, we'll go to Steve. So how are you doing this week, Steve? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm back to work this week, so I'm a bit shattered.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, 5 months off and go back straight in full on.
Yeah, straight into the deep end.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm all right. So I've got a weekend up there. That's good.
I think I can hazard a guess of what you might be working on tonight. So if you'd just like to,
Yeah, just doing some more decaling, and then I'm trying to do the undercarriage as well. But the undercarriage is quite delicate, so
yeah,
and I've got to have it. I have to glue each piece of undercarriage and then leave it a while because it's going to have to sit on the undercarriage at an awkward angle when I display it. So
yes,
yeah, and then after that, I'll try and sort out some wiring at the back.
yeah. I was quite surprised. Now you've got that all together. I was quite surprised at how big that thing is.
Yeah, it is quite big actually.
It is huge.
Yeah. And then it's just a matter of sorting out the last bits of wiring and then buttoning it up. And then I might do a base for it. I don't know what.
Can't wait to see it displayed, especially with them propellers going round and round. It's going to look amazing.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Cool. Cheers, Steve.
No,
Right, back to chat. So we had Mark's Modern Ram saying he's early. Then we got Quanaman saying, I was late, but I have a 1/8 scale DeLorean that can fix that. Oh, dear. So he's come back to say hello. And then we've got somebody called the model officer saying, evening one and all.
Evening.
What's up?
No, sorry, that was me pausing there for dramatic effect. That was my back.
Evening all.
And then we've got Model Making Mayhem saying, it burns the Ring of Fire. So as you can see, the header for the stream tonight is it burns. So get your thinking caps on, see if you can work out what we are talking about.
Napalm. Oh.
So good evening, Andy, by the way. How you doing?
Evening, Andy.
Evening.
We've got folks just talking amongst themselves. Yeah, talking about that. And then we've got Kevin Stevens coming in saying, good evening, all. Hope everyone is well tonight. Apart from my back, Kevin, yeah, I'm doing fantastic. And I hope you are too.
Evening, Kevin.
Thank you, Lewis.
Hi, Kevin.
Lewis is behaving himself.
I try. I want another model.
So Kevin's saying, yes, we are very well today. A productive day in both camps. Jackie finished her baby blanket she's been making for one of her friends. And he's finished the Revel F4U1A course there in 1:30 seconds today.
Ooh, nice.
So hopefully there's some pictures up, Kevin, in the Saturday Night Creche, so we can take a look a little bit later on.
Yes.
And then we've got Twisted Rail Hobby saying, hey, everyone, hope all is well. I'll take you guys a sec to figure out who this is.
Evening, Eric.
What did you say?
Evening, Eric.
Eric. Okay,
Eric,
that didn't take long, did it?
No. I have my secret sources.
Yeah.
Sauce?
It's not there, is she?
Yeah, she's there. She's doing a diamond ditty dot thing.
I swear one of these days you're going to hear this frying pan go boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dear. So, and then we've got Sprue and Glue saying, yo, peeps. Hi to each and every one.
Hello, David.
Hi, Dave. How are we doing? Oh, dear. There we go. Lots of folks just chatting amongst themselves. If I miss anything specific, please type it again or shout or something.
Shout.
Oh.
And then you've got myself saying good evening, everybody. And then people just saying hello back.
Hello, myself.
And then we've got Chancer coming in saying good evening, all. Evening, Chancer.
What's up?
Evening, Cancer.
Hope you're well, buddy.
Evening, chap.
And then we've got Totally Scale Models coming in saying good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. See you soon.
Evening, Steve.
And then we've got Mr. Ewing, Mr. Mark Ewing, saying again, evening all. Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Mr. Aurelius.
Oh, and then we've got folks chitting and chatting. We've got Skullfish. Evening, Skullfish. Good evening, all.
What was that?
Oh, dear. So it begins. And then we've got Andy saying cue incoming slap Nat on Lewis's head. I think that slap's been incoming for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, but she's a rubbish shot.
Yeah. Oh, she'll get you one day.
Not when she's got a muffin around.
She needs to know what a mop looks like.
And then we've got Modelmaking Dave, Thursday afternoon fame, saying, her airy memories. I can smell the Camel number 7 now. I think that's supposed to be Camel number 7's cigarettes. Yeah. Used to smell bloody horrible.
Evening, Dave.
Evening, Dave. Hope you're doing all right, pal.
Evening, Dave.
Evening, Dave.
And then we've got Scaly Models joining us. Evening, Mike.
Evening, Mike.
Evening, Mike.
Jace. Skullfish. And we've got Jacqueline Stevens in with us as well. Hi, Jacqueline. Hope you're all right.
Hello, Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. Happy anniversary for the other day.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Deserve a medal. All the ladies deserve medals for sticking up with those idiots.
Except for Nat.
No.
Especially Nat. And Nat deserves the posh one. I don't know what it's called.
She's got the posh one. She's got me.
You are not posh.
Oh.
So don't make me laugh. Stop it.
Yeah,
But you're not.
And that is us. Caught up with chat. So, folks, all the folks in chat that haven't said hello, I'll try and say that properly this time. All those in chat that have not said hello, please say hello. Everybody, let us know what you're working on and what you're up to.
Everybody say hello.
And I suppose, do we have to do it? What's on your bench and in your belly? I suppose isn't it? That seems to be quite the common.
No.
Who's saying no?
Everybody does that.
Yeah. You have to be part of the team, the flow.
The in crew.
Okay.
There we go. Andy's just saying Lewis is about as posh as a magazine. Can I say that? Say that live on telly? I'll post up there, then people can read it for themselves. If you're easily offended, don't read that comment.
I'd take that as a compliment because I've always thought I was too common.
You always thought you were a bit more of a razzler dazzler.
Yeah.
Is that a Mark 3 or a Mark 2?
Oh, dear. That'll be a Mark 1.
Oh, okay.
That's called Mexico. So there we go. Oh, and we have Mr. John, my God, my teeth. John Gomez. Greetings, everyone. So evening, John.
Evening, John.
Gomez.
Oh, look, there's Kenneth. Tell
Hey,
me
John.
to say hello. Kenneth, I wouldn't
Hi,
tell you
Kenneth.
anything. That's
Hi,
a
Kenneth.
simple thing.
Okay.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, dear. Stop making me laugh, you lot. And then we've got Stuart Bremner is in as well. As Evening Stuart saying he's working on his Kitty Hawk 148 TF-9J Cougar tonight. Ooh, very nice. We'd like to see some pictures of that as well, please.
Sound.
And then we've got Sep Evening. That's a new name for me. Sep199 saying the Ford Escort Owners Magazine. Yes, of course it is.
Evening.
Yeah. Oh, so that is us caught up with chat. So, what are we going to talk about?
I've got a quick question.
Mm.
The Sherman, was that the brushed steel? The cast steel?
It was. It depends on which model you're doing. If it's got a rounded front to the hull, it was cast. If it's all straight edges and angles, it was sheet metal.
That round? That bit's round.
That bit's round, so that bit's cast.
What about the turret? Was that cast?
Was the turret cast?
Most likely.
Yeah, I was going to say parts of it will be cast. The lid is probably sheet metal, but the edge of the surround will probably be cast.
Okay, thank you.
I would have thought. I don't know for 100%. But yeah.
I'm going to try something.
Spoon Glue saying Lewis reads Frazzle. I don't think Lewis can read, but I bet he eats Frazzles. And then Skullfish saying he's certainly no playboy. It's pick on you tonight, Lewis. So just so you know, I hope you got the memo.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a big boy. I can take it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll put it up, but I'm not going to read that. That's from our Dave. I didn't expect Dave to go anywhere else apart from there. He does make me proud. Oh, sorry, that's nothing thingy. And we got Mark Hughes saying on his bench tonight he's got the Meng Terminator tank, a Tacom armored Jeep, an Edward Hellcat, a Tamiya Spitfire Mark 1, and a Tamiya Kawasaki Ninja ZX-RR.
Octopus arms.
Mark, can you even see your bench? Wowzers, man. Busy.
No.
Oh dear. So where else we go? Yeah, I'm going to try and get away from these magazines because it's getting a bit bad. So Chance is working on his A model 172nd Kamov KA26 in the Hungarian market. Ooh, like the sound of that. Stop it. Oh dear. So there we go. Right. What's happening? Is there anybody there?
Hello.
Are you using speakers for stands there?
No, it's just some
boxes.
Cases, yeah.
Awesome. So Mark's modeling rambling saying he's working on the Tamiya 1/100th A7A Corsair. And he says still, so he must have been on that for a while.
Very nice.
Yeah, Mark's saying if he gets bored with one kit, then he moves on to another just to keep the mojo flowing. Yeah, it's a good idea, as long as you've got space to keep them.
And remember where you left off.
Yeah.
When I do that, I end up losing parts. As you well know.
Yes. I've got a whole pile of sprues out for the links at the moment, and I'm working on that. But I packed my bike away, so that'll be coming out soon as well, hopefully.
How are you getting on with your tank?
I've not touched it. Like I say, I've not done any scale modelling at all. I've spent the last week and a half playing with the printer. Mm-hmm. I'm undecided whether to put any of that sort of content onto the channel or not. I don't know, because there's tons of stuff out there. And people, if you want to see someone good at it, go watch them. I might just show off some of the things I print, but that'll be about it. There's no point in me going on showing how I level my tank, level my plate, or all that kind of stuff. How much resin to put in there, and because there's no point, because there's hundreds of people already doing it. So
I was thinking about that actually, Karl, the other day, and I've not said this to you before, so I apologise. But your channel is about the journey you've taken in model making.
Yes.
So actually, I'm going to disagree with you. I do actually see the point of you putting it on the channel, because it is your journey into the 3D model world.
Maybe, yeah. I've recorded the unboxing, So I might show the prints I've done so far onto that. I'll tell you, yeah, I might do it. We'll see. I recorded it, but I'm like I said, I'm unsure whether to show it or not.
Yeah,
I think you should.
We shall see.
It's nice because when I get mine, I know who to come to.
oh yeah, definitely go to Karl. Definitely.
Karl and James.
I like that positive attitude you got there, Lewis. Just keep it up, brother.
Yeah, we've got Mike saying he's working on his 172nd Revel SARS Sea King. It's to go with the is that your what's the name of the thing now?
The SARS lifeboat.
That's it, the lifeboat. That must be to go with his lifeboat, which is looking lovely, by the way. If you're not going to watch any of Mike's videos on that, go take a look. And then we've got 1975 Ginja Ninja in, saying, pop it on, Karl. We'll all have to start somewhere. So, evening, Nigel. Hope you're all right.
Evening, Nigel.
Evening, Nigel.
All right.
Yeah,
That's nice.
if you do get a printer, Lewis, and you come to me for advice, I'll tell you to leave it in a box for 6 months.
Yeah.
And
then Mark is Mark's asking how the new job's getting on. So yeah, the new job's doing fine. Apart from I was sent home on Friday because of my back. So, but yeah, I'll be back in there next week. It's doing all right. It's not a very difficult job, shall we say. It's just a matter of dealing with people and putting people at ease on when they have to do the COVID-19 tests. So it's talking people through it and easing their anxiety, shall we say, and making it a little bit easier process for them. So yeah, it's a good job, but it's not difficult. Not difficult at all, which is nice. I'm no longer feared to answer my telephone when it rings now. So
that's got to be a nice feeling.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, job's going okay. Thank you very much. Where are we? Okay, so Chance is saying a while back, a couple of years, a guy did a great video of a 3D printed kit of a bomb disposable robot on a diorama base. That'd be pretty good.
Nice.
That's one thing I haven't printed yet, any scenery stuff, but you've done some, haven't you, James?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I just did part of the. I'll be honest. My main problem was I'm scared stiff of it. Hence why it sat under my table for 6 months. But I did the test print eventually, and then did some barrels and some crates, of which I've put away somewhere, and I can't think where I put them.
Somewhere safe.
And the reason I did that was to practice the support mechanisms, if you like.
Yes.
So I felt comfortable with it. They come out okay. They're not really a scale, actually. I thought I'd scaled them properly, but they're not really the scale for 1/48th or 1/35th. So somewhere in between.
Are they?
Yeah, a bit unfortunate, but all part of the fun and joy of practicing it. So.
Yes. Oh, I did. I tell you that Anycubic is sending me another resin? I got the email confirmation.
Yesterday. Yeah, you did.
So because my green was out of date, they sent me another bottle. They're sending me a grey because they said the aqua blue is out of stock.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. So Modelmaking Mayhem, Andy's asking me what am I working as now. I'm working for the Scottish Ambulance Service as part of their mobile testing units. We are based in and around Scotland. We're not administering the COVID-19 test, but we're handing the self-test kits out. But they think that soon we're going to be trained on how to administer the test itself, because it's not an easy test to do to yourself.
No,
it's quite uncomfortable. So the training might be coming soon. So
they're not going to like you.
So
Shove that thing right up your nose. It's bloody eye watering.
And trying to stick it right at the back of the throat. Honestly, that's not nice.
No. Some of it doesn't make sense because it goes to the back of your throat first, and if you touch any other part of your mouth apart from where your tonsils are, it's a void test.
Yeah.
However, once you take it out of your mouth, then use the same swab and stick it up your nose. So, yeah.
And it hurts like fuck.
Yeah.
It is not to ask the questions why, it is to do or die. Oh.
Yes. So, Sprue and Glue says, could you not work back to front then, Karl? I can't remember what that was for. It's something. My brain's going a little bit potty at the moment. And Chanson's saying 3D printing does have its place in scale modeling. I concur 100%. So he's saying I should think you should post the videos. Right. Okay. I shall get all that footage off the camcorder and get it done. So.
Yeah.
And then Andy's asking, how did you find the 3D printing dude person channel I mentioned to you to look at last time? I took a look. I have actually watched several of his videos, and he is very, very good. And I've stolen all my support settings from him, although I have tweaked them slightly. So, yeah, he is very good. So, it's well worthwhile taking a look. I'm just going to try and remember his name now. Give me a second. 3D Printing Pro, I think his name was. If you're getting into 3D printing, go take a look at that guy. He is pretty good. So well worth a look. Oh. And we have Malcolm joining us saying, good evening, craftspeople.
Evening, Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Evening, Malcolm.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, so Nigel's saying that I bust here trying to design some detail parts in Fusion 360 for my next SAN. I have to say, there's some of the stuff you've posted up, Nigel, in the chats and stuff that you're really getting to grips with that 360.
Oh, yeah.
So now he's saying, fingers crossed they stick to the build plate when I finally print them. Of course they will. Of course they will.
I'm hoping he's going to do some lessons, actually.
Yes, that'd be nice.
That
Do
would
a few
be very
lessons.
nice.
Yeah.
We would need some lessons from a professional, Nigel.
So Andy's asking, how can green go out of date? Well, this is the resin that comes in the box. And it's any cubic. 3D printing, UV sensitive resin. Now, I didn't realize that resin had a best before date. And apparently the best before date is 12 months from when it's manufactured. So on this bottle, it had a best before date of 2020-06-06. So it is out of date, and I'll just smash that. However, James, I do believe yours is also out of date.
Yeah, mine's a little bit more complicated because, as I stated, I bought my printer back in December.
Yeah.
So technically, the bottle was in date when I bought it. However,
but it's printing fine, though, isn't it?
It seems to be working okay. So it's no big deal. But I did contact the manufacturer and say, look, because when I bought it, to be totally honest, I did say to them, I'm going to buy it, but I'm not going to open the box. I checked that it's not broken, but I'm not going to plug it in and use it for a bit of time. Is that going to be okay? Now, I got that email back from them saying, yeah, no problem, take your time. There were some issues and other that I explained to them. So technically, I'd agreed with them that it would be fine. So as soon as I opened it and realised it was out of date, I contacted them and said, the resin's out of date. To which they're arguing a little bit about, but I've already ordered some other resin anyway, so just a little disappointed. But realistically, it's not really that their fault. But my latest comment I said to them was because they did say exactly the same. Oh, it's only a guide. The manufacturer says it'll work fine. Don't worry about it.
Yes, all the research I've been doing on the web says you can still use it.
I suggested to them that, I understood that, but the resin's got a 12-month life, generally speaking. So on that basis, I didn't get 12 months on the bottle when I bought it. So, but yeah, if they sort something out, they sort something out. If they don't, they don't. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
I'm glad they sorted it out.
Yeah, all the research I've done to look into it, whether you can still use it or not, everywhere I've seen says, yeah, it's still fine to use. It will eventually start to go gooey, but you'll notice it straight away and then just get rid of it.
Yeah.
So now I've got another tub coming. Should be here Monday. So I was quite surprised with the quick response. So by any cubic, because obviously I did it direct. Yeah, we're pretty hot on the ball, like.
Yeah, I mean, I bought it through eBay, but the contact I used for eBay were any cubic, so it was actually direct, but just through eBay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got to be honest. The service they gave was good. I can't say it wasn't. I just made a boo-boo.
So Andy's saying, yeah, I've been for a COVID test, defied logic, then sneezed after stinking it up my nose. Yes. I'd be quite surprised at how many nosebleeds and people being sick there are. So, yeah, if there's any blood or anything on the swab, once you finish, it's all void. So you have to be careful.
Natasha's having one every week now.
Yes, yeah, we get lots and lots and lots of care workers coming in saying, "Oh, I've already done it 5 times." It's like, yeah, I'm a care worker. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what you're doing. You don't need me to explain it. So, yeah. But yeah, what I'm hoping for is that this leads on to something else within the ambulance service. You'll see. They promised to give us plenty of e-learning and stuff. So hopefully I can become something like a technician or something like that on the ambulances. We shall see.
Indeed.
Start up as a driver and then work your way up into being the actual EMT.
Yeah. So Mark's asking, which printer do you have? I have the Anycubic Photon, the first model. So it's good. Obviously, it's not as good as the new stuff, but yeah, it's perfectly fine for printing what I'm going to be using it for. So Malcolm understands. So nice is fine. How much cleanup are you finding on that wing? On the second one, not so much, because I used nowhere near as many supports. I had pretty much half the amount of supports I was working with. On the first one, yeah, it was a lot. And I don't know whether it's going to pick it up. If I bring this up to the camera, let me full screen it. You can see on the inside edge of this, whether this is going to pick it up or not, I don't know. If it'll focus, you can see the little dimples. I don't know if that's focusing or not. Is it? Can anyone see that?
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, just a few of them. Yeah, you can see a few, but
wherever support touched the model as I was cleaning them off, it left a little hole. So, yeah. But it's all about the learning. And this one, I've put them all on the back side, and I've been a lot more careful of where I've placed them. So I've been placing them on ridges and things like that. So when we cut them away or they break off, they're easier to clean up. So it's a lot better. So Andy's saying, thankfully, he's clear of the COVID. Yeah, it's good. then Mark, Carl, you're washing your hands after reading each comment. Yeah, that's something we have to do with the COVID testing. We are constantly cleaning our hands with both. What's it? The brain's gone.
Test.
Antibacterial.
Hand cleanser, the stuff that's made from IPA.
Hand sanitizer.
That's the word. Hand sanitizer. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, every time you do something, it's hand sanitizer and new gloves, new face mask. So it's fun. So yeah, Mark saying thanks, Carl. Been looking at the Elegoo Mars. Yeah, it's very, very similar to this. Same size, same print size. Obviously, it's just a different manufacturer, and the quality is just as good. Just as good. Pretty much the same printer, really, just a different box. I also looked at the Mars before. But the only reason I got this one is because it went on a massive sale. So. Just a second.
Yeah, you got a very good price on yours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there you go. 3D printing pros video, multi-arms on single supports are informative. Yeah, he goes into a lot of detail on the best way to build support structures for each type of model. Showing you the best shapes to use and all the rest of it, best contact points, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you're new to it, you want to have a look, go check him out. He is very, very good, very informative. A little hint for you there, Lewis, from Mark. Are you trying to make it look like cast metal on the hull? He says, using Mr. Surfacer with that method you are doing gives a better effect.
Yeah, I see on Nightshade, he did it with Tamiya putty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have any Tamiya putty, so I thought.
Do you have any filler?
I've got somewhere. I don't know how old it is.
If you just thin that down a bit and then just paint it, well, dab it on, you'll get the same sort of cast effect. Yeah, that'll work. That's the stuff I use. Well, it's the only stuff I could get hold of quickly, so I've got the same. Does the job. Does the job. Yeah, people, it's made by Humbrol, but hey.
Yeah. So what would I do?
Just take some out, thin it with some thinners. So it's more like a paste, and so it just goes a little bit thinner than it is. And then just dab it on with your finger or a brush. Stipple it with a brush. That'd work.
Does it matter what thinner I use?
Wouldn't have thought so. Would have thought so. Test it with a bit different thinners. So Dave is asking, can you not Dremel them off? To be honest, Dave, I think it's Dremel would be a little bit of overkill because you can just rip them off if you want to, and they will just come away. So if I just pull that, it will just pull off.
Yeah, don't Dremel it.
So there's absolutely no need to Dremel them at all.
No.
The only reason why I'm cutting them off is to make them that little bit neater.
The only thing you're going to achieve by using a Dremel is taking away the surface detail.
Yes, I would have thought so.
Yeah. Oh, and there's going to be tears at bedtime.
So Mark saying, how long did it take to print that model? So I printed this in 3 parts. So we printed all of that as one, that bit, and that took 9.5 hours. print those parts. I then printed this wing off on its own. That took 9.5 hours. And then I printed this wing off, and this took exactly the same amount of time, 9.5 hours. Because because the way this thing prints, it doesn't matter how much you've got on there. It only matters on how many layers are going to be there. Because it prints. Because if you had all of this on the bed at once, it's printing one layer, and it takes X amount of time to do a layer. You've only got to take into consideration how high it's got to go. Whereas if you print it with an FDM, it's got to go around each piece, so it actually takes longer. Whereas this, it does the whole layer all at once. Well, we've got Fest coming and joining us, saying hi, folks. Evening, Colin. Hope you're well.
Evening, Colin.
There we go. Everybody's saying hello to Colin. And Nigel's saying the only reason he got his printer was because James bullied him into it.
Yeah.
I can remember that, yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think the offer that they put on, it's pretty obvious why they've done it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Because obviously the new model has now been announced. And it does look very nice. But yeah.
But the upside is, Nigel, if you don't like it, what you bought, you can always send it down to me free of charge, and I'll look after it for you.
Yeah, yeah. So Chance is saying the last edition of the Airfix magazine mentions 3D printing in the article on aftermarket extras. So yeah, like I say, I haven't tried any additional stuff for scale models yet, but there is tons of stuff out there.
Yeah.
You know, I'll have a lot of plane kits don't come with a pilot or anything like that. This thing's going to be ideal for printing a pilot for a plane, either standing or sitting or working on the wing or standing on the wing. There's just so much stuff out there that people are giving away for free. It's pretty much everything you want is there. So. Yeah, so Sprue and Glue's just talking with Fester saying that they are still expensive, even on the sale. They are pricey, but they are worth it if you can afford to buy it. If you find yourself you're not going to use it, you've got no real use for it. There's no point buying one. You can just ask one of us lunatics to do you a favour and print you something.
Yeah.
Karl?
Yeah.
James.
Sorry, your mic's not working, Lewis.
Steve has already asked me for a little Falcon. I'm just waiting for Steve to give me the sizes. I've downloaded one ready. So as soon as he gives me how long he wants it to be, I can print him one off on my next print because it'll fit. I can print that while I'm printing something else.
Ooh.
So just let me know how long the ship actually is, and then I can resize it in the software and print you one off and then get it posted down. Because it's going to be no much bigger than probably around about 1.5 centimeters, is it?
Yeah, probably. I ain't got a clue.
Like 6-7 millimeters.
Yeah.
At that scale you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, chat's jumping again.
If I put group down, I can never find it.
Oh, Nim's in. Evening, Nim. She's saying Modelmaking. Yeah, they are the same layer, and you didn't know that the bit you were trying to remove was on. Okay. So, evening, Nim. Hope you're all right.
2 pairs of tweezers put down.
Yeah, Dave's got it bang on there. Give it 20 years, and there'll be no model kits, just files you buy and print on your own. Yep.
Yeah.
That is exactly right, because this photon, like I said earlier on, it took me 9.5 hours to print that wing. The new ones with the 4K screens allow you to expose the resin a lot quicker. because the screen on it transmits more UV light. But instead of it taking 9.5 hours to print that, it will print it in 4 hours?
Yeah.
So you're halving the time. And the amount of UV that comes out of mine, they reckon is 2 to 3% UV light comes out of my screen. The 4K ones allow through 12% UV light or thereabouts. So you imagine if they were allowing through 50% UV light or even 75% UV light, how quick you'd be able to print something like this. You probably look at if you had 80% UV light come through, you could probably print something like this in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So the technology is, now that more and more people are buying them, the manufacturers have more money to put into R&D, and it's only going to get better and better and better and quicker and quicker and hopefully cheaper. So
yeah, it's a definite luxury item, but
yes,
I mean, I've got some columns that I'm going to be printing off tomorrow, I hope, for a diorama to do with my figure.
Yes.
And I've got some cornices and things like that I found that I'm going to try and print off at the same time, and they can be used in hopefully the next project. So there's lots of I mean, like I said to Karl, the hardest part for me has been trying to figure out exactly how to search for stuff, because you've got to be fairly specific, but you've also got to be a bit knowledgeable as to, you know, things are called different things, obviously. So you have to, like, for example, cornice. You might have put cornice in, you might have put other words that mean the same thing into it before it pops up, or certainly So I think that's my biggest learning curve so far.
Yes, like Dave's saying there, the highlight. He wants a Baby Yoda printed. It's at the point now where what type of Baby Yoda you want printed, Dave? Because there's hundreds of them. Do you want him standing there on his own? Do you want him in his crib? Do you want him doing something specific with his arms? There's hundreds of them out there. Hundreds of them. So, yeah, Colin's saying, his printers are going daily, both of them. So at some point, I'd like to get myself an FDM one as well for printing things not model related, but things that are useful around the house, because there's so many things you can do with them.
Can you print your cooking utensils with them?
If you use the right thing, I suppose so. Yeah, let's see why not.
That's your birthday present sorted.
Nearly broke my model then.
Yeah, so like Nigel saying, due to the popularity of The Mandalorian, there are loads of Baby Yodas knocking around for free on Thingiverse. I downloaded. Actually, I quite like this one. Let me open up the software and show you this one. This is one I plan to print soonish. I can find the software. Bear with me while I do this. Bear with. Open. So for those that have seen The Mandalorian,
new series starts in November, doesn't it?
Yes. So I am planning on printing this at some point. So I will share my screen there. We will go full screen like so. And there.
Yeah.
And that is the Mandalorian riding the blurg. And that looks fantastic. And this is free on Thingiverse.
Yeah. There's a couple of those. I've got one of those on a couple.
Yeah,
Not
you can
with
also
the
have it with the what's the name of the guy?
I can't remember
The other
name.
guy. So yeah, as you can see, I've been downloading loads of stuff. I don't think I've got him in this folder, but sorry, my head's not with it tonight. See, I've also downloaded the Babylon 5 Amiga class destroyer, and it's once it's printed, it'll be 1.5 meters long.
Whoa!
But it's all little pieces, and it's a proper full-on kit with full instructions.
Oh, you kept that quiet.
We shall see what happens. Oh. Yeah, Mark, same again, Mark. I can see 3D printing taking over cast resin in kits, wheels, cockpits, engines, everything. Yeah. Especially if you can teach yourself to use the 3D modeling software like 360 Fusion or CAD or any of those that can generate an STL or an object file, and then you're laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the frustrating part, really. I've just had 14 weeks where I could have really put myself through it, couldn't I, and learnt all that. But hey, hindsight and all that.
Yeah, and if you want some really, really, really fancy stuff, you can spend a little bit of money. There's hundreds of Kickstarter programs out there and Patreon programs where you subscribe like $5 a month, I think it is, and you get a handful of 3D prints, new files every month. And some of the stuff is just amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Like I printed this off. This was another print I've done, which is Deadpool, a fat Deadpool.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. He's holding on to a bit of pizza. There he is. He's got a bit of pizza. He's got his unicorn teddy on his backpack, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've downloaded one like that, but he's shooting Groot.
Yes. That still needs to be cleaned up and everything. Yeah. Yeah, quite big. You can see compared to that one. And it uses next to no resin to print something like that. I thought, my resin's not going to last very long at all. But yeah, I've been printing loads of stuff off and still got loads of resin left. And now I'm getting some for free. But yeah, that Deadpool's pretty cool. Like. So I do actually want to ask Colin a favour and see if the file of the Harley Quinn, whether he actually had to buy it or if it was a freebie, and if he can let me know where it got it from. So I'd like to do one of those as well. So I shall talk to you at some point, Colin. So we're currently sitting with 27 watching. So hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Those that have just joined us, please say hi in chat and let us know what you're up to. That'd be awesome. There you go. A little tip from Kenneth there. So just a tip, if you put your prints in hot water before you cure them and then snap the supports off, the support tree off, while it's warm, you'll find the support snap off really cleanly and it helps with the cleanup. Yes, I believe that is true. I'm not trying it myself yet, but I plan to.
I did that with the last wing I printed, and it does make a big difference.
Okay, it's good to know. Good to know.
My little spotter told me, the one that I bullied into buying the printer.
thought I'd seen it somewhere.
Well, here we go.
So we are coming up to 9:15, and it's that time of the evening for Mr. Lewis. So if you want to start prepping and get yourself ready, and we shall go through what you've been working on this week, and of course anything else that's been printed in the Facebook group page. Oh, so you've still got a couple of minutes, folks. If you've got something you'd like to share with us, head on over to the Facebook group page.
Do you know, I don't know if I posted anything up this week.
Is that a real word? Is that a real sentence? Facebook group page?
Yes, that was. Yeah, it did make
Does
sense.
that make sense? Doesn't make sense in my head.
I apologise. I haven't posted anything this week because just
Take another toke, Carl. You'll be all right.
I can't take any more until midnight, unfortunately, because this thing's full of paracetamol, and of course, you take too much paracetamol, it messes with your liver. So I don't want to do that.
It's just a very minimum amount of time you're using it. I could see if it was a mechanic's drug. They used to check my liver twice a year because I was taking so many Vicodin.
Yeah.
Oh, and then so they said, "Oh, that's not good for your liver. Here's morphine sulfate. That's better for you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and then let me tell you that after a while, that morphine sulfate isn't going to work, and you're going to need OxyContin. Nope, not me.
So Nim's saying she's taking a 5-minute break. Oh, she's going to relax a little bit of it after thinking I corrupted a drawing. Oh dear. I hope it's not corrupted, Nim. But yeah, go calm down a bit, because I know that feeling when you think you've lost something that you've been working on for 3 hours.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Time for a dram.
What was it I was working on, James? Oh, it was the supports for all this lot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I've been at it for about 3 hours, checking, looking for islands and all sorts of stuff, and then boop, it crashed. Oh dear.
ouch.
Yeah, that was that moment where you, I think I messaged you about something and you told me, and I was just like, I'm not going to talk to him anymore tonight.
Ow. Yeah. So it was funny. Thankfully, when I reloaded Chitterbox up, I didn't lose the full 3 hours because it's got a hidden autosave feature in it. So it actually saved about half of the work. So it wasn't too bad. Still annoying, but it wasn't too bad. So, Dave, go on Thingiverse and try to see if you can find a Yoda that you like. Just go to thingiverse.com, type in the search bar Baby Yoda, and there'll be hundreds that pop up. See if there's any that you like. And when I'm printing something next, I'll see if I can squeeze one in for you. There you go. I'm committed now. I've said it live on telly.
You have.
Yeah.
Carl, can I ask you a really stupid question?
Depends
our
on
work
how
that we're
stupid.
posting up, our work that we're posting up this week.
Yeah.
What date is the post for that? When did you put the post up?
That's a good question. I don't remember. It's a
I've
very
not
good question.
seen a post.
Very well presented. I may not have done it. I honestly can't remember.
Right. Okay. Louis, someone right in thinking the one people are using is the week before. Is that right? Or am I?
I'm hoping people should
mad?
do it on the Facebook page, on the actual page.
Are
Because
they
the one-
posting up on the page?
Yeah, the one that's pinned at the top was from the 22nd.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'll quickly post something.
No,
I haven't posted.
I think Steve might have put one up later than that.
No. Oh yeah,
Using-
well, well,
Using the green logo.
Yeah, that was last
sorry,
week.
folks.
So I've got the page going back to the 30th of August.
That'll do.
That'll do, big. That'll do.
We're professionals here, see.
Thank you.
Never promised to be good at it. Just that I'd do it. Ow.
Don't laugh.
No. So there's something for Jacqueline to do as well with crochet and whatnot. See if she can get a baby Yoda crochet done. That'd be cool, Jacqueline. Nice little project for you. No pressure. It's all gone quiet.
Yeah, and that's very quiet tonight. What's going on?
She gone out for a smoke and doing a ditty dot thing.
For a vape?
Yeah.
Back to that. There we go. So Andy's saying he's built a mechanical. Oh, jeepers. A mechaniloid tank in 3DS. He's built a mechanical tank, a giant mechanical battle suit, a truck, and had it all animated at the time. Yeah, it took 6 days just to render. Oh my word.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jacqueline's saying she's found a pattern for Yoda. Nice.
Yeah.
So she's got 13 things on her list now. Yeah. There you go. Nigel's confirming. I saw no post on the Facebook page. Just stuck a post for myself. There we go. Well done, Nigel.
Well done, Nigel.
That's showed initiative. Yeah.
Bloody hell, Spaghetti Junction, or what?
So Kenneth's just subtly reminded me on. He wasn't going to tell us about the hot water trick because of the lying and trickery I did with the motorbike. But he's going to be bigger than that and share. So well done, Kenneth. You're a bigger person than me. Thank you, sir.
Well done, young man.
Most
Thank you
people
for reminding me on.
I'll be honest. I thought we'd had a conversation about it in the week, and I didn't follow it up more or anything. So it's my fault, really, because you've been under medication.
Yes. So let me take a look at this. So Dave's found a Yoda he likes. Let's go take a look. See if we can find the one that he's linked there. Aha! Yes. That's quite a nice little one there. Okay, so I'm going to screen share and show you the one that Dave's picked. Where's the button? There it is. We'll go there, share. So just to make sure we've got the right one, Dave, is that the bad boy there? That's quite nice. I like that. Concentrating on something.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. Nice. Very nice.
I want the Stormtrooper helmet with the skull in it.
I've tried to find that. Can't find it anywhere.
I've got it.
I bet you Alex has it.
I'll bet Alex has got it, yeah.
I've got it. I'll sort it out for you.
Alex was printing it when we first met him.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dave's saying that's the one. Okay, Dave, I've downloaded that. Next time I do a print, I'll spit you one out and I'll contact you on Facebook and get an address from you. So might be a week or so, depending on when I do my next print.
Karl, have you sorted out a care package for Chris?
No.
Okay, I'll print that off for him and I'll send it up to you.
Bastard. Oh, I mean, okay.
Yes, they can go in the care package. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try and print it out of brown sauce. That'll work.
Oh man, I keep hitting him up, but I don't get no return messages. My source is letting me down.
There you go. Kenneth's just confirming he's quite proud for not holding a grudge. I'm very proud of you as well, Kenneth. I know that doesn't mean anything, but I'm proud of you.
I think it's great that he's going to let it go. I've got to be honest.
Yes. Right. So, Mark's Bodding Rabbling saying, are we allowed to guess it burns yet? So, we'll let Lewis do his part. Oh, sorry about that. I had a bit of a twinge. We'll let Lewis do his part now, and then we'll get on to the it burns straight after that. So, Lewis,
Hello.
you're heading on over to yourself. Excuse me.
Okay.
Something else I can't do either is cough or clear my throat. It's horrible.
Yeah, when I got hit by that drunk driver, I had 2 broken ribs and torn cartilage, so I know exactly how you feel, Karl.
Yeah. So that's it downloaded, Dave. It's all there now. So cool. Right, over to you, Lewis. Thank you.
So we've got Eric Graham on the 30th of August. I'm hoping that was after Saturday. Well, finally to a point where I'm okay with this build. The kit has fought me almost all the way. Granted, it's nearly a 20-year-old kit, and the tooling is in its second hand. At least these older kits are making a comeback. And it's this Toyota.
Oh, I like that. Clean.
Wow. Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, look at the fire extinguisher on the back. Cool.
It's that or it's a Ford Ranger. Is it a Toyota?
Toyota.
Yep, that's nice.
You like that?
Like that a lot.
And then we've got Scott. Quick look back through this work in progress up to this point. I put on my big boy modelling pants today and sheared the bogey right off, trying to recreate damage caused by that low glancing blow at the right side armour.
Oh,
Ooh,
I like that.
Yeah.
What a cool idea. Blow the bogey off. Yeah, that's clever.
I take it that bit's the bogey.
Yes. Bogey in the wheels, yeah. It's not a bogey from up your nose.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It looks like Scott's added some of his own texture detail to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he's had the concrete effect, hasn't he? Yeah, I think I remember him saying now he's put concrete on it.
Yeah.
Or the concrete effect. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen anyone do that before. Someone probably has, but I've never seen it before.
No. I think I'm going to put this tank away now.
Time to pack the table away.
Yeah. And that's a post for David or Sprue and Glue, Eric Graham, and that's Wednesday Late Crash.
Ooh.
That's one for mine.
I think I missed it this week.
That's one for. Did I do one this week? Can't remember. Yeah, I must have done.
Me and Connor actually using the drill, weren't we?
That's Colin and Dave's Thunder Buddies. Building Thunderbird 2s with difference. Got Steph Keatley, Dragon 148, Spad 8, built by Lieutenant Reed Chambers.
Nice. Steph, isn't that
Budget model.
Budget modeler, yeah.
That's my second part to the Turpits build. Some tiny photo etch. That's another one. I think I've gone too far back.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Is that us? September 3rd?
That'll be us live at the minute, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Keep going. And then we've got Joe McCaslin with his outstanding Spitfire.
Yeah.
What he's done with that.
Yeah, this thing's amazing.
Yeah, very,
Amount
very
of effort and detail. Oh, yeah.
He said, I see him say that he went.
No, what was that?
Not me. He said that he had all the cockpit done, and he pulled it all out because he weren't happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Nat's Friday gem for yesterday. And then we've got Len with his progress on the Kamov KA-26 in Hungarian markings, 1/72 scale A model.
What's a Kamov? What is it?
This is that duty helicopter, isn't it, with it?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Teeny tiny planet. I like that.
Oh, that's for this Monday. There's a change in the time. It's 4 p.m. this Monday. Else I'll have the kids coming in halfway through, coming back from school.
Yay.
He'll be upset because he can't use his magic.
That's caused us nothing but trouble. Did a bit of modelling with him this morning. He said, "Can I do a live stream?" No.
You're determined you're going to go live this fall.
Yeah. So this one's David Powell. Work continues on the Tiger Mark II. The last 2 days have been assembling the axles, tank, hull, and painting, assembling the 3-piece wheels.
Nice. I see he's got a space there for Festa's sticker.
Yeah.
So when I print this thing off for you, Dave, I'll send you one of my stickers down as well. And then you can put me, squeeze me on there somewhere if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wheels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wheels everywhere. Thankfully, it's not a German. Or is it German? It's a Sherman, wasn't it?
Tiger 2.
Yes, it is German.
German, yeah.
Oh.
I don't see anywhere to post on the Saturday night Creche.
Yeah, it's because we stopped you from posting.
Because August 16th was the last one that.
So Dan Heat, that's Quano Man.
Yep.
Been working on my DeLorean, got the roof interior fitted and the flux capacitor fitted, fully wired up and synchronized with the SID. The pic,
Nice.
the can of beans is just so you can see that I do have a really big one. Really big one. This is the artwork printer.
I don't know, but it's huge. I know that.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm liking that. That's impressive. That's proper impressive. Oh, speeds up. Yes. 88 miles an hour. Nice. That's really good. I like it a lot.
Is this what comes in the kit, or is this what he's put in extra?
I don't know. I don't have the kit, so I don't know.
It's probably an upgrade because you can upgrade. Is that if that's the like the D'Agostini one?
Yeah.
The one that comes with the kit is NAF, but you can buy a third party one.
Right. That's good. Mark Ewing. Not very much work done today. Only a few things sprayed on the Tacom 135th Armoured Jeep. Got my cheap Bart Sharp airbrush delivered today after I broke my UMP Apex. And while our funds are low this month, it does the job for primer and covering big areas, but it's not a class leader. Great for a beginner and then upgrade. Sides are now fixed in place on the main Terminator tank, and a respray of the base colour as my camo work was rubbish.
Okay. I think you're beating yourself up a bit there, Mark, but yeah. Okay. It's gone down well.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's his airbrush.
Yep. Yeah, good airbrush. Even better if you don't stand on them.
This is Kevin's Revell Vought F4U 1A Corsair 1/32 scale.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
That's nice.
It
Beautiful.
always looks good when the wings are folded up.
Oh, God's sake.
I'll have to do one day. They are nice. Look at it.
Ooh.
Oh, it folds down as well. Nice. Usually they're fixed.
Yeah.
One way or the other. Very nice, Kevin.
Yeah, it's very clever. Well done.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah, sure. Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice. Now you're going to build the ship to go around it, Kevin. Cool. I like it.
That's next month, Carl.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I won't put it past Kevin to do
No,
that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't either.
This one's Stuart Bremer. Just finished my 1/72 Hobby 2000 Fujimi A4M Skyhawk VMA 214 Black Sheep. Lieutenant Colonel T.R. Carstens, MCAS El Tora, 28th of April 1989. Built out of the box. Very nice kit to build with no real fit issues. And they're all paints used. And weathering set.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't see many of them about, do you?
No.
Nice. I like it. I like that a lot. Unusual shape.
I'm just going to refresh because I'm certain we've had a few extras come in.
Oh, there's Alex. I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Alex Frankston.
Yeah.
That's one of them Warhammer things, isn't it?
Yes. Look at that blue. Wow.
Lovely.
Wow. That's stunning.
Nice. Look at the shading on the cloak as well. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my. Oh. What? What? Oh my God. I got no words for that.
That's just outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. We've got James's AA gun and Dauntless.
Yeah, it's nice as well. Look at that. Jill, look at it.
It's coming together.
I must admit, I've got a big thank you to say to you, James.
Oh no, it wasn't me. I never did it.
We watched Midway yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And because of your Dauntless, I actually recognised the planes on the actual film. The only way I recognise the planes.
Yeah, he's actually one of my favourite airplanes.
There it is. Yours is grey, mine's blue.
Yeah. That's my effort.
Nice. Did you go to 200%?
I actually went to 250.
Right, so yours is actually bigger than mine then.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine stands, the figure itself stands about 13.5 centimetres.
Okay.
I think.
Is that including the head?
Yeah. No.
Just from like neck to toe tip.
Hang on. Let me get it out and measure it, so to speak.
Yeah.
That won't take long.
No, I told a lie. It's 12 centimeters, including the head. Right.
So mine is not that we're measuring sizes or comparing.
You're going to get yours out and measure it, are you? Okay.
Yeah, so my head is 2 centimeters. I haven't put mine in yet. And the body is 7.5. So I'm just under 10 centimeters. From the top of the crown to the tip of the toe. So cool. Here we go. Here's Ginda Ninja. His rockets.
Nigel, just a quick pic of the stands I've designed and printed for my ever-growing rocket garden.
Yeah. So I believe Nigel did both the bases, built them and designed them himself in Fusion 360. And I believe on the white one, he did the nose cone as well.
Yeah.
So they're 3D printed. Clever. Very nice.
I want a printer.
So yeah, Dave's just reminding you all, saying, come on, guys, this is a family show.
Was that because Lewis was sniggering?
Probably.
It wasn't me.
One of us was sniggering. It could have possibly been me.
It's either Lewis or Nat, one or the other.
It was Nat.
Oh, okay.
We got Chris just put some pictures up of his
threads.
Yeah.
Details.
1/32 scale wingnut wings, DFW. That's the bracing for the undercarriage.
Brace, brace, brace.
You've done bracing to your undercarriage in 1/35 scale.
Chapter.
Oh dear.
The parabellum for the bomber, rear machine gunner. That's all resin, aftermarket. Hey, if I'd have known that, I'd have had my friend saying that he would have, done this for me. But, anyways.
Anywho,
Don't laugh, Karl. Don't laugh.
moving swiftly on.
And I'm waiting for more decals for the upper wing.
Nice. It is looking fantastic, I have to say. Absolutely gorgeous.
Malcolm put up some seat belts.
Oh, I wonder what those are going on.
Oh, I tell you what, actually,
there we go. Look at
he's
that.
done a fantastic job with that, with our Malcolm. Even if he did lose his seatbelt just after he made it for 3 days.
No.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a small piece to lose either, is it, Malcolm?
He managed, moving on, he managed to put a pot on top of it. And when he lifted the pot up, it disappeared. So it was stuck to the bottom of the pot.
Oh, no.
And I think it either fell off a couple of days later onto his bench after he'd made another one.
Yeah.
Or it just turned up somehow or other. I can't remember.
Went it in his toothpick pot.
Yeah. So it was on the bottom of his toothpick pot.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
But it was very funny because I was telling him it's on the left. No, the other left.
Yeah, your other left.
Still do his live stream. Yes, it made me chuckle.
Yeah.
I am.
You are a meanie.
I am.
You are. So is that us all done with that, is it?
I think so, yeah. I refreshed a couple of times after doing it.
Excellent. Excellent. So we currently sit with 29 watching, so thank you all very much for sticking with us for this long. The shambles it's been this evening. Pretty much like any evening, really, isn't it?
Any other show, really.
Yeah. So
If
you've not said hello yet, if you've not said hello yet, please say hello. Especially if you're new to the channel. Come on, get involved. That's what it's all about, being involved in the chat. Giving us something to talk about. So I don't have to keep reading Kenneth's like knocking me down all the time. I'm starting to get a bit upset now.
I'd give you a cuddle, but can't because of social distancing.
Yeah, Kenneth, I'll have a chat with him now. Steve.
Yes. Yeah.
Kenneth is saying, I'm finding this stream very anticlimactic. He's been waiting for the whole show for you to electrocute yourself. Can you hurry up and get on with it, please?
Thanks. Okay. Thanks.
Or blow the whole circuit board. God, you guys.
Oh, Kenneth, you're such a charmer.
He's supportive.
Yes, very supportive. Yes. So
Yeah,
Malcolm's
thanks.
saying there, he's just confirming it disappeared live on air and he had to re-watch the stream in order to find it.
Yeah.
That's quite funny. And I shouldn't laugh. Oh.
No, don't laugh.
Oh.
Not with your ribs.
Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Brilliant, Kenneth. Very, very funny. Love it. Oh, so, right. The header of the stream tonight is the Saturday Night Creche. It burns. It burns. So, guesses in the chat, please, if you think you know what it is. And there'll be something special. No, there won't. For the person that gets it right first. There won't be.
I need a shot. Oh.
So it burns. It burns. So
Is it to do with the Simpsons?
Pete Burns?
When I go, only when I go pee.
Pete Burns?
So Malcolm, so we've got Sprue and Glue saying, I'm guessing The Exorcist from 1973. It isn't, no. And there we go, it's been guessed. So Mark's modelling ramblings is thinking it's the Great Fire of London, and indeed it is.
Oof.
On this day in 1666, the Great Fire of London happened, leaving 13,200 houses destroyed and only 8 dead, which is quite phenomenal if you think about it. A fire that consumed 13,200 houses, even though back then London was very tightly compact, only 8 people lost their lives.
It's quite
There we go.
remarkable.
There are other guesses coming and saying The Wizard of Oz, Lord of the Rings, The Witch. So, yeah, no, it is in fact the Great Fire of London on this day in history. 1666. There we go, folks. Thank you for taking part.
Goodness sake. Where?
Oh, dear.
We were looking.
Is he about to get that saucepan out again?
It sounds like it, yeah. Yeah. Oh. So there's the just brilliant. Yeah, that's what happens when you leave a chicken on the boil and going out. I just put my wife's cooking. And these comments live, they're safe to say live on air. There you go. Mark's modelling rambling saying he was fascinated by it when he was a kid, so the date stuck. So there we go. So yeah, Great Fire of London. Oh, so we're coming up to 9:45 already. Well, we've just gone past 9:45 actually. So yeah. Oh,
It's gone well. It's gone well.
yeah, we're doing all right. Bit of a shambles, but we're doing all right.
Yeah, but we're at the usual standard, Carl, so it's okay.
Well, yeah. I was hoping to raise the bar this week. But yeah, that didn't happen.
You don't want to increase the standard because they'll expect that every week.
So Andy's just polished off a plate of burgers and chips.
How rude.
I had to suffer a salad.
I'll be making bacon cheeseburgers this evening.
Oh, you be quiet, you.
That's exactly what I'm going to be making.
Honestly.
Eating bacon in the sunshine as well.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. After I go and get the wife here in just a few minutes, then it's on like Donkey Kong.
I think you've not got to pick
In more ways than one. I mean, yeah, lunch.
Don't forget, Chris, this is a family show.
That's what I just said. Lunch.
Brilliant. Oh, dear. Yeah, so Twisted Rail Hobbies, a.k.a. Eric, is saying, what? There's standards around here? No, none whatsoever.
Just the low ones.
Yeah. I've got friends in low places. A very good song by, what's his name? Garth Brooks.
Okay.
I've got friends in low places. So Mark's Modern Rabbit saying, right, it's time to get the lad to bed and him after a crap night's sleep last night. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for coming along, Mark.
Yeah,
Thank you
take care,
very much for
Mark.
joining
See
in
you
the
later.
chat. And we shall catch you next
Thank
time.
you.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I
See you
haven't been
soon.
sleeping much. So I've been finding myself with these tablets. It's not taking much to knock me out. So I'll be sitting at the computer doing something, and all of a sudden I'll wake up 2 hours later. Thankfully, I'm not falling forward because my back hurts. Otherwise, I'd have a keyboard imprinted on my face, which I have done before. Back when I was younger and used to like my all-night sessions of like playing computer games and stuff, and you'd suddenly wake up with a keyboard in your face. Quite funny.
stick.
So Eric's saying he thinks you're a little bit confused with that tank, Lewis. I don't know why.
Confused? No, I'm just actually really liking that
Let's take a look.
effect.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's worked really well, hasn't it? Is that dried already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's what night shifted, wasn't it?
And then
yeah, that's clever. Well done. Nice.
And I can't take the full credit because while I was going through the gallery bit, I handed it over to Nat. I will say she did a really good job on it. Can I have a printer?
No, you bloody can't.
Well said, Nat. Well said.
That was quicker than asking if you can have a motorcycle.
Do you know, we actually had a motorcycle rally here today.
All right.
And Nat really enjoyed it.
Well, I like motorbikes. I never ride one, but I can appreciate their beauty and everything.
We have the Harley Davidson show here because this is the town that Mr. Davidson comes from.
Right.
First time you ride on one, Nat, you would be swoon. That would be it.
Now, don't take this the wrong way.
Oh, God.
My brother took her for a ride.
Hey!
On his motorcycle.
What kind of motorcycle? Crotch rocket?
What?
Crotch rocket, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Suzuki, you know, the guy that burns rice all night.
Honda, I think it was.
What goes round your waist at 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, he got up to about
Honda pants.
Honda pants. He's actually just bought a new motorbike. I don't know what make it is or anything like that, but all I know is it's the same size engine as my car, which is a 1.2.
They've got a small engine in it then.
I thought that was pretty big for 2 wheels and a seat. Yeah. But they keep saying I should do my CBT and get my license and everything. It's like, no, I'm quite happy on 4 wheels, thank you.
Okay, what about?
Yeah.
What's the saying? 4 wheels good, 2 wheels better.
No, 4 wheels good, 18 wheels better.
4 wheels good, 18 wheels better, 2 wheels the life.
Yeah, so Sep's saying he's thrown all his AK paints. I've got a feeling I know what that's about, but we are not going to go into that here tonight. So yeah, I think I understand why he's thrown his paints. If you don't understand why, go have a look on Facebook. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit of advice for you there, Lewis, from Quano Man.
Oh, gosh.
Tell Nat she should let you have a bike because it will make you a total chick magnet.
No, I think he's past that corner.
Well,
yeah.
It's hard enough keeping her happy. I don't want any more. I've done it once. That's enough. Thanks.
Oh, did I miss something?
No, just a bit of tumbleweed flying by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'll try.
Lewis asking for a printer.
I'll have a print.
Yeah, we had Seth thrown away all his AK paints. I said, yeah, I think we know what that's about, but I don't know whether we want to bring that up on the show tonight. So
no.
That's a discussion for its own show, I think. the stuff around that.
All right, gentlemen, I got a bail.
No worries, fella.
Take care, mate. Enjoy your burger.
Yeah, you can pick that good lady up.
Yep, that's what I'm going right now. Go pick her up and make some lunch.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something else then. But hey,
Lewis, that's something you can learn something from. Gonna go get her and then make some lunch.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Chris.
Look.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'll talk to you next week.
Yes, man. Well, I'll speak to you in the week on the chats and stuff. But yeah.
All right, brother. All right.
See you next week. Be good.
All right, you guys. Have a good one, man. Thanks a lot. Steve, James, Matt, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, my dear. Bye.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah. So no, we're not going to, Eric. We're not going to bring that up. Not on tonight's show. So
no,
it's a discussion for that's the thing for private discussions between people that have got an opinion. So I don't think it needs us to air it on the YouTube. So
no.
Oh. So no doubt you're going to have 100 people now saying that they'll take them off you rather than throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
I like your name, Steve. Steve TSM, my PC is a pile of full stops.
Mm.
Yeah.
Certainly is.
Oh, is that what the problem is? You've got a keyboard with just full stop.
Yeah, it's got a sticky keyboard.
Mm.
So Andy's away. He's saying, "Night, guys. I'm for the off. See you guys next week." Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up here very shortly, Andy. So cheers for coming along, and we shall talk to you next week.
See you later, Andy.
Take care.
Bye bye.
What is going on? So we currently have 25 watching. Oh, we've got 12 likes. Thank you very much, people. Oh, and we've got a couple of dislikes. So, yeah, it'd be nice at the end of the show if you dislike the video. Just leave us a comment once the video goes up. Let us know what you didn't like, and then we won't do it again. We will see.
Yeah, always good to give feedback.
Yes. Yeah. Positive and negative.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Smagging. I'm tempted to get this pre-printed in resin.
That's broken. So I don't want that.
So to get rid of all the print lines.
You got the file, haven't you?
Huh?
You still got the file, haven't you?
Yeah. It's my eldest's design, so his file.
Yeah, I think you should.
Tempted to reprint it in resin. Yeah, I think I might do that. Oh. Yeah. I'll let everybody else read that on their own. So. If I say it, I might get again.
Won't be the first one.
No, it certainly won't. Certainly won't.
No!
Oh,
you're right.
What was that?
No!
Hello?
Is that Steve's funky button? Yeah. That's Steve's funky button.
Right.
He's got his toy out.
Right. On that note, I think we are going to wind it up.
Yeah.
So there are more shows upcoming this weekend. Starting tomorrow morning with Malcolm over at Models for Heroes, I believe at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Then we have our very own Mr. Skiffins doing the
Sunday
Come on,
parade.
James, what is it?
Sunday parade at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock till 12:30.
Perfect. And then 12:30, we have the Sunday brunch with Colin and Dave. And then moving into the afternoon, we'll have Mr. Fox, I believe, potentially in the afternoon with his Warhammer Sundays. And then we'll have Mike with...
No Mike this week.
No Mike this week. So there's no show between shows this week, unfortunately. No. And then we'll either be Chris, more than likely Chris, in the evening from around about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So, and then, of course, Monday evening, we have the eModels live show. And then all through the week, there's plenty of other stuff to be watching while you're sitting at the bench. Lots of stuff to interact with and join in on. So,
what time are you on Monday, Lewis?
4 o'clock this week.
Oh, there we go. You have to shout me out, Lewis. I'm not free here, so yeah. So there's another show on Monday. Let us know, Lewis.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. Building the HK Lancaster. Still,
there we go.
It's getting big.
All about size.
So there we go. That's what's everything that's going on this week. And of course, we shall be back next Saturday. And who's hosting next week?
I think it's me next week.
There we go. We shall be over on the Model Officers channel. Same time, same place, same people next week.
Same standard.
Same standard, indeed. So I'm not going to go through what everyone's been working on because if you're anything like me, you've done next to nothing. So it's more been about interacting with the chat and talking to folk. So again, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Be good, be safe. It's a good night from me, and it's a good night from this lot.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. I've got to find the button. Where's the button? Bye.